Hello, hello. All right, so today, that's why you clicked on this video. So you're here to see a review on the Fenty Beauty, their new concealer. It is the Wear Even Hydrating Long Wear Concealer. So this is medium coverage. It is hydrating and it has ingredients that also brightens and evens out your skin tone under your eyes. So it's really good for under eye circles, dark circles, and you can see mine. And I think today is the perfect day for me to try it out because I haven't slept well last night. So I've become a very big fan of color corrector. So yeah, so one side without a color corrector and one side with. So first, this retails for $30. I feel the price point is a little expensive because it has only 0.3 ounce and the shade range is really good. It has 50 shades. So Fenty is always a brand that comes up with abundance, a great shade range. So it is like all inclusive. You get a shade for everyone. I have this in the shade 290W. Normally for a foundation or a skin tint, I go for a neutral undertone, but for an under eye concealer, I always go for a warm undertone because I like the salmony, the peachy undertone that the concealer has. So enough of talking, so let's go. At the top of my mind, I'm not able to give a comparison of any other concealer that has a very similar kind of applicator, but I do see that it's picking a good I just stopped because I felt it so creamy. It is picking up a good amount of product on it. Oh my god, I can feel it super creamy. I always do my concealer with a damp beauty sponge. So that is how we're going to use it this time as well. It is definitely medium coverage, and I, as I told you, I do use a warm concealer because the undertone has a bit of reddish or peachiness to it, and that lets me wear a concealer even without a color corrector. But this, it is giving me a really brightening effect. However, I think the undertone is very different. It's not the undertone that I expected. So for some reason, I am not liking the undertone. I feel that it's a very neutral undertone. I'm going with a Nexture. This is my second dip because there I can see the brightening effect, but over this area I feel that I need a little bit more concealer because it is blending off. It is blending really well. It is very easy to blend, but a medium coverage concealer, I think it is the best for people who don't have or have very light dark circles under their eyes. I have super duper 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 dark circles under my eyes. So that purpley tones, the darkness under my eyes, they really peek through when it is this color toned, this undertone, and it is medium coverage. So I'm not happy with this side. So on the other side, I'm going to try it out with my color corrector. All products that I'm wearing, as usual, it will be listed in the description box below. So please read the description box for all the products that I'm wearing today. See, this is the side with just the color corrector, and you know what I'm gonna say. I just love it this way. I don't even need a concealer because it just hides away the imperfections, and this looks very natural. I don't want to say I'm not liking the way it is looking this side. Okay, so now that I've given it a minute to settle, let's go with the concealer. It's very creamy. The texture, the formulation is really good. The way I'm feeling it, I feel it's really creamy and it's very easy to blend as well. See, now it looks like it has a warm undertone to it. Earlier, look at the difference for this side and this side. I don't know, I'm looking at the viewfinder and I don't know if you can see a lot of difference, but under here I can see a little bit, I can see the purpleness peeking through for my dark circles, and I feel it's having a very neutral undertone to it, but this side, it's giving me the perfect warm undertone. So because it's medium coverage, and they're not lying about it. They clearly state that this is medium coverage. So if you have super dark under eye circles or you have tired eyes, it's better to wear a color corrector. Even if it's a no makeup look, try to wear a color corrector and then wear it, because the way it looks is, it looks really natural. It looks, yeah, it's giving a very natural glow. However, if you don't wear a color corrector, this is how it's gonna look. So I don't like this situation, but I'm loving this situation. I am a couched potato at home today. It's raining outside. So yeah, let me just finish up my full face of makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is how it looks after my full face of makeup is done. I have creases under my eyes. When they say creaseless, I don't know what it means, because creases are by default in your under eyes. There's nothing you can do about it. But what I like to see is, does it settle into my creases? Does it settle into the fine lines under my eyes? So that is what I'm going to try out. So far, it looks really good. Now that it's all set, I don't have a lot of complaints on the right side. It is a medium coverage. I'm not trying to minus points from the brand because they call it a medium coverage. I just felt that the undertone was not true or was not as satisfactory for me. So yeah, just the undertone is slightly off, which is a little bit disappointing for me. For that, I would definitely deduct points. But otherwise, the coverage, the weight, the application and the texture, 10 on 10, because it was so creamy smooth, and it's giving a very natural finish. So yeah, I am going to get going with my day. I am going to see how it lasts. Normally for a concealer, within the next 2-3 hours, I get to know if this lasts well on my skin or not. Because within 2 hours, if it doesn't work for my under eyes, my under eyes just starts eating the product. So it's like the product starts vanishing from my under eyes. So yeah, I'm just gonna give a good 3-4 hours. I'll come back and we'll see how it works for me. The main call out for this product is, it is hydrating, one, and the second is long lasting. So it's a hydrating, long lasting concealer. I have super duper dry under eyes, so I will definitely let you know if this hydrating enough for dry under eyes, but I also want to see how good it lasts. So 4 hours is good enough for us because I know my skin type. Within 4 hours I can let you know. Okay, all right, I know I've spoken too much. See you soon. Okay, so I'm back for my final check-in. It's been 5 hours now, a little bit over 5 hours. I did this somewhere around 2 in the afternoon, and right now it is 7:20. On the top of my head, the way I feel the hydration. I don't feel it drying under my eyes, so that is good. It is giving me the brightening effect. I can still see the brightening effect. That is also good. It says it's medium coverage, so I agree to that. It is medium coverage, but it is, when I look into the mirror afar, it's different. When I take a close-up mirror, I don't see that much emphasizing my the fine lines under my eyes, but when I look at the other mirror, the far mirror, I can see my fine lines under the eyes. So it's not a bad concealer, but I have better. So if I talk about my top 5 concealers, this would not come into my top 5 concealers. So that is it. Everyone's skin is different. Everyone's texture under the eyes is completely different. So if you've been eyeing it, definitely give it a try. Maybe it's working better for you. It's not that it's not working for me, but it's not working for me compared to my top 5 concealers. I hope that makes sense. So that is it from my side. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching till the end, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.